What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel again. Football Minutes. My name is Nate Zion, and we will be previewing tomorrow's game, which is between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspurs. Too many injuries. Chelsea are going into the game with lots of injuries. Tottenham Hotspurs will also be missing certain key players. Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspurs preview. Can the Blues overcome injury crisis? Chelsea faces a crucial London derby against Tottenham Hotspurs. An injury crisis. Key players like Thiago Silva, Enzo Fernandez are all out of the fixture, leaving the Blues in a precarious position. But can they defy out against their fierce rival, which is Tottenham Hotspur? It's a big London derby. Blueclouds media will dive into the latest Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspur's preview, preview league team news, predicted lineup, and analyze Chelsea's chances and in a must-watch Premier League encounter between these two London clubs. And also, will Ange Postecoglou grab all 3 points at Stamford Bridge with Spurs victory? Can he do that, or can Chelsea pull off an upset? Tune in as we get into the nitty-gritty of this big London derby that will be taking place at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. Also, we have Steven in the show, who you guys are going to hear from him soon. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Who steps into Thiago Silva's absence? Can the back line hold against Spurs? As you know, the statistics, a lot of statistics are there between head-to-head Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspurs. Goals conceded, number of goals scored, and clean sheet and all that. We have it on the show to discuss that as we move on. Can Chelsea remain a star, overcome their injury plug, and secure a win for the team? Will Tottenham Hotspur capitalize on Chelsea's weaknesses and get all 3 points? What's your prediction for the final score? And also, remember, all your questions you can send them in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, subscribe to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel, as we are live. We're streaming to 2 platforms at the same time. So, guys, be my guest. The link is already there. And anyone that comes on, feel free to click on it. If you are free, you don't have to click on it if you're busy. But if you're free, you know you have something to discuss with us. Click on it and come on the platform and discuss that with us. And like I always say, you're always welcome to the Fun Channel. We'll meet you guys here in a second. So hang in there. Do not go anywhere. Be right back in just a second. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here. My name is Nate Zion, and Steven is here with us. A co-host Steven is here with us. We're gonna take you guys through next minutes of preview, depending on how interesting it becomes. But yeah, at least I stream for an hour or Maybe, like I said, depending on how things goes with the stream. But yeah, Steven is here with us. Steven, welcome back to the channel.
Good to be back. Obviously, had people from like family over, so I wasn't on for last week. So it's good to be back on.
Great. We have Steven here live with us. We're gonna get through the we're talking about the preview. We'll look at both teams, key players that will be missing for tomorrow's game, which is very, very crucial. And if we look at the two teams, it looks like Tottenham Hotspur's upcoming fixtures and Chelsea's upcoming fixtures. Tottenham Hotspurs have a hell of a team. Would I say games to play before they can really nail down their position in the Premier League. Tottenham Hotspurs will be going to they'll be going to Stamford Bridge tomorrow. They will be going traveling to Liverpool. Then they'll host Burnley and host Man City. City is not going to be an easy game. Liverpool also not going to be an easy game. We know how rough patch at rough how rough things are for Liverpool with the sending off for Jurgen Klopp. Things hasn't been that good for them at all. Although they won the Carabao Cup in the hands of Chelsea, yes, things hasn't been that easy for them. And also, they will be going to Sheffield United, the last game for them before the Premier League comes to an end. To be going to Sheffield United, which that one they can win. The Man City game is not going to be easy. Burnley also, Burnley can put up a fight, but then Liverpool game is not going to be easy. And then Chelsea, so they have three big games to play: Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City. Where otherwise, you also look at Chelsea. Chelsea will be hosting Spurs, which is tomorrow, and the rest with London Derby, West Ham United, Forest is another. Is it Forest? Forest is another London Derby. Then Brighton. No. What was that?
Forest isn't there.
Is it not? Is it Forest?
Forest isn't London.
Which one? Which one is it? Forest and is it?
Forest is in Nottingham. Nottingham's nothing to do with London.
One of is it not Forest and Leeds United? Is it Leeds in London?
Leeds aren't in the Prem. We ain't got Leeds.
Oh my goodness! What am I thinking? There's one of them. I know there's West Ham. Is that Fulham? Is that Fulham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now. It's Fulham that I'm mistaking Fulham for Forest. I think Fulham Forest. Anyway, I apologize.
We haven't got Fulham the rest of the season either.
Yeah. So yeah, Forest, Brighton, and Bournemouth will be the teams that Chelsea will be taking on, and they are all must-win games for Chelsea.
Tottenham and West Ham the next two games both at home. Then we got Forest away, Brighton away, and Bournemouth at home. So 3 home games that we must win, and 2 away games which, technically speaking, we must win as well.
Yeah, that's right. So that is what we'll be looking at. We have Scala in the house. Scala, welcome to the show, and how are you doing, sir?
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Not too bad. Big up to everyone. And another Champions League night. Looking forward to it, definitely.
Yeah, something that we'll be talking about yesterday. What a thriller of a game between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Bayern Munich, you cannot write them off. I see them put in an upset. Big up to I Want to Love You Forever. She said big up to Neil Zion. What's new? Anything exciting? Absolutely, yeah. Big game tomorrow. So yeah, excited to have a host Tottenham Hotspurs at the Bridge. Big up to Chelsea Perspective. He said hashtag Steven out. So it's a big up everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, I tried to pull a poll out, but I think I messed up a little bit on the poll. But guys, you can put 2 or 2 together. Oh, I might fix it later on as the show goes on. So yeah, big up to you, Chelsea Perspective yourselves. And big up to Gunnar. He says, big up, bro. It's been a long time. I hope you're doing well. So, Steven, take us through the injury news we have right now. Apparently, we have about 15 players 14. On the injury list.
Exactly, 14.
14.
Mm-hmm. I didn't send it to them. Okay, I'll have it up in literally 2 seconds. Got it. I'm going to open it in browser because it's too small. There we go. Right. So, Colwell and Nkunku are in full team training. Reece James, Sanchez, Raheem Sterling, and Leslie Ugochukwu are all in partial team training. Disasi and Thiago Silva are undergoing. Disasi's undergoing assessment. Silva, Carney Chukwemeka, Enzo Fernandez are all undergoing rehab programs. And then Chilwell, Gusto, Wesley Fofana, and Lavia are continuing to undergo their rehab programs. Realistically, don't know why they've got Lavia on there. Probably don't need Fofana on there either, because I don't think he's going to play before the end of the season either. So realistically, you don't really need them two on there. But basically, the main names that we know have the chance to be back before end of the season, because nothing's been confirmed. Well, Enzo's not back before end of the season. So Gusto, Chilwell, Carney Chukwemeka, Thiago Silva, Axel Disasi, Leslie Ugochukwu, Raheem Sterling, Robert Sanchez, Reece James, Christopher Nkunku, and Levi Colwell are all listed. Interesting, he said we haven't recovered anyone despite Colwell and Nkunku being listed as in-team training. So maybe the game comes too early for them. Who knows? That's what I'd imagine, given he said we haven't managed to recover anyone. We've only added 2 people to the list. So I'm going to anticipate that both Colwell and Nkunku are out for the game.
Colwell and Nkunku, 2 out for the game. Scully, you got some news for us today?
Yeah, I mean, we have appointed a temporary CEO in the form of what's his name? Something Blanc.
Hold on a second, Scala. The reason why I'm getting to the United, I wanted to get the United news away from there, that we can carry on with it. Else, it will maybe those that will listen will be like, "What is going on?" So yeah, that's why I got Scala in for a second. All right, before Scala comes in, let me see what we have. Smash the like button for the channel that's coming from Guna. Guna, thank you very much. Makeem, big up to you, man. Like Makeem, in the building says big up me in the chat. Big up to you yourself. And then Sonny meet. Sonny, thank you very much for your comments. He said hello to everyone. I am a Leicester City fan. Welcome back, as Leicester City have qualified to the Premier League. Nice to have Leicester City back.
Champions as well.
What was that?
As champions as well.
As champions, yeah, as champions. They've qualified. Even they still got games they can still play. And also looks like
on the weekend.
Ipswich have 1 more point to be able to qualify. They can also qualify to the Premier League.
Yeah, Ipswich should come up. Like, realistically, it's in their hands. You need 1 point. You literally just need to draw.
Right.
Sure, they're going to want to win, yeah, but also at the same time, don't take unnecessary risks in doing so, because one risk you end up losing, and then you end up with Leeds potentially winning, and then you're no longer coming up. You're going through the playoffs instead. So,
yeah.
Don't take silly risks. I want to see Ipswich back, bro. They've never been in the Prem in my lifetime.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Sonny, thank you very much for your comment. Remember, you're always welcome. This is a fun channel for everyone, not just specific Chelsea. Everyone can join and have a say. Feel free. Everyone, as I said, always we respect each and everyone's comment in the comment section below. Gunnar said, how is it looking for Mauricio Pochettino now? New boys. I said now. Okay, for Poch. Now, boys, okay. You still have faith. This is no banter, but I believe with time he will do a lot better, according to Gunnar. I'm just tired of Mauricio Pochettino right now. Injury. He cannot recover the players. Always 14 to 15, 10 to 15 players all the time, every game, 10 to 12.
Bro, I said it in the group earlier, right? Just quickly, yeah? You know, the last international break, from what I remember, Carney didn't get called up to even the youth team, yeah? And Raheem Sterling didn't get called up to the senior team, yeah? We came back from international break and both of them were injured. Now, explain to me how that happens without it being the training methods.
A lot of questions to ask to Mauricio Pochettino. A big up to the panel coming from Coolest Chairs, who is in the panel with us right now. I'll give him with time. I'll give him some time to give us what really pushes him to jump on. I know something really pushes him to jump on and then talk to us. So big up to Makeem and everyone. Big up to Chelsea Perspective who's driving and listening at the same time, bro. Be careful and safe journey wherever you're going. Drive safely, and still listening to the show. Thank you very much. Maguna says so hard to predict this game, but it's gonna be a good game for sure. Definitely London derby. You know, Chelsea will take it without a doubt. Leicester City coach is brilliant tactician. I know he messed up a little bit. A little bit. He has struggled to get wins after he went about about 6 to 6 games losing straight. 6 to 6 game, 5 to 6 games losing, and he came back again. So good job to him. Leicester City coach. But I want to see more of Kia McKenna. Yeah, the man for Ipswich coach. Outstanding, coach. Sonny said that yes, we are happy to be in the Premier League again. Makeem said big up to Coachella and the panel, everyone out there. I agree, it has to be the manager's approach, definitely. So as we have a Scala guy, Scala. Always, I don't have him for long, so when it comes, I want to let him give us the latest development news that's going around Manchester United before, if I lose him, then I know I've lost him for good. So Scala, over to you. The coolest chairs will come in. Then Steven will take over the
You
injuries
get the
and
name
everything
right,
that is
innit?
coming on. So Scala, over to you.
Yeah, as I was saying, like we have appointed Julian Blanc as our CEO before Omar Barada officially joins us on July 13th because he's on the gardening leave from Man City. So that's a decent thing because we need to get our work done. Because as you know, all the clubs have started targeting their players because season ends in like another 3 weeks. So we need to, especially United, considering we need a complete overhaul on our squad, we need to start working. So we can't be waiting for people's gardening leave to end. So as and when that guy gets appointed, then we'll have Dan Ashworth in as well. So we have got the structure. So yeah, we'll see how these guys perform. But yeah, I think that's the only big news coming from today. If you believe the reports yesterday,
Yeah, I heard reports coming from yesterday. I know the panel also have guys. If you have any other question regarding Manchester
I mean, if
United,
you
you can
believe the
drop it on your
reports coming
table and
yesterday,
then
like
ask
United
Scala.
have, United are going to do a fire sale.
Wholesale,
Basic,
a wholesale,
yeah,
everyone besides the academy players.
yeah. Even everyone's for sale, literally, even which includes Rashford as well. Although it's very unlikely we'll be selling him because one, no one is going to buy, and two, I mean, even if he goes, he's like like how much United value the brand things. He's big part of that. So I don't think we'll be selling Rashford. But other than that, even I heard today Bruno was talking about his future, which is very unlikely because this guy is our captain. I mean, he's supposed to be the captain, but he's also saying stuff like, I will see. Like, I don't know about the future. I'm just looking at to complete the season and the FA Cup. So if he's talking like that, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, that's what happens when a new ownership comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but Scala, do Manchester United have the finances or the strength of what Chelsea did a season ago, where they let almost about 9 players left the football club in a season to bring in new players? Can United afford to do that with FFP and all this salary cap and everything? Can they
Yeah,
do
so
that?
we do have some reasonable assets. So we are looking to sell Mason Greenwood. He's an academy player, which would give us. I mean, we are looking for 20 to 30 million. I mean, I think Juventus are the club which is linked. So I don't know if that happens or not, but he definitely will not be returning to the club. I think that decision has been made. So that will go straight to FFP. We already got 6 million for the Alvaro Fernandez. He was a left back. That goes again. He's an academy product, so that goes. I think McTominay. There's a good chance he will leave. So again, anything between 30 to 35 million that will be going straight to FFP because our budget. I think it will be at max 120 without sales at max. That's because we won't be getting Champions League, so we are not going to get that money of Adidas because they have like something like I think they will give us 80 million if we go to Champions League. That's basically all the clubs have these deals with their kit sponsor. So those are
Where it
the
increases based on European competition.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't. I mean, look, we do have some assets to sell. I mean, Casemiro, he has been linked with Turkey. So and Varane, I think he would leave as well. So we do have some players to sell. But yeah, man, we'll see because I cannot make any judgment on this new ownership how they are going to sell the players. I mean, we cannot sell players like you guys because you guys can literally take 55 million for Mason Mount and 65 for Havertz. We cannot do that. We don't have. I mean, maybe we can. I mean, but there is no evidence which has seen us doing that. Our best sale in the last 5 to 7 years was Dan James. I mean,
That's
we've
bad.
made 5 million on
That's
that.
really bad.
Yeah, or Elanga, you can say Elanga, we sold them to Nottingham Forest. So that's our history
That
with trade.
Alanga deal must hurt, right?
Yeah, not really. I don't rate it Elanga. I think he's just another like an athlete first, not a footballer really. He just runs. He's a decent player, but not United level. I mean, he's doing his thing at Forest, but yeah, man. I mean, you can say the same for Hudson Odoi. He wasn't really a Chelsea level player, and he has been paraded around different clubs. So yeah, we're
Hudson
not regretting.
Odoi's thing was more his injuries, though. So
Yeah, but I mean, I've never seen Hudson Odoi ever cement his spot under Tuchel or Frank Lampard. That's my big problem.
Not Osman, Hudson Odoi, when we were in, what year was it? I think it was the year he actually got his big injury.
Mhm.
They Bayern wanted him for like a loan with like an 18 million
Yeah, I do
option.
remember that. Yeah.
Like he looked that good that Bayern were willing to pay 80 mil for him, and then we rejected it and he got injured. So that
Yeah, I
All
injury
right.
mean,
ruined him.
All right, Scala, there's a question from the panel to you from Chelsea perspective. He said, "Will Eriton Hag be sacked?" Then, once you answer that, then the rest will be for Coolest Chess has a
well, for
question maybe, and then Steven will also
I
give it
mean,
a
look,
question.
will he be sacked? I think at the moment, what they are saying is everything depends on that cup final, which is against Man City, which I have resigned to the fact that we are not winning. So, in my opinion, he should be sacked because we sacked Van Gaal for less of the like less of the troubles because he won the FA Cup and he was sacked in the tunnel and he didn't spend anywhere close to what Ten Hag has spent. He has spent 400 million, and we have got one qualification in Champions League and one Carabao Cup and two finals, three finals. So yeah, I mean, it's not good enough. And I mean, we've seen at your club, Tuchel won the Champions League, but Boli sacked him. That's what
Mhm.
happens when a new ownership comes. They want to have their own man. So if they
Mhm.
are going in that route, I think he will be sacked, regardless of what he does. So yeah, good chance he will be.
Welcome back to the channel. Coolest Chest. Welcome back, my brother. Do you have any question for Scala?
No, I don't have any question about with Scholar, but since I'm here, big up to you, Nizayon,
Yeah.
Steven, Scholar, on the chat, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. So I'm going to talk about tomorrow's game, right, against Tottenham Spurs.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
I think if we have a good game plan, we have a good chance to win this game. Remember, Tottenham Hotspur's coach likes to play high line, right? So all we need to do, we need to give them position, let them have position, and then we hit them with counter attacks, and then make sure we beat Clinical. That's it. But only if we have a good game plan. At the moment, I don't trust my coach anymore. I said it after the Liverpool game. We lost.
Now, it's about. Can you pause for a second? Can you mute your radio or turn it down a little bit so we can hear you better and also the sound doesn't affect the stream?
Unfortunately, it's not my radio, but I
Okay.
understand. It's some of the people
Okay.
around.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, like I said, I don't trust my coach. So, man, we'll wait and see tomorrow what will happen. But if you do what I'm saying right now,
Mhm.
play counter attack football, we stand a chance to win against Tottenham Hotspur. Don't play their game, right?
Mhm.
Play your game. Hit them with counter attacks. As you saw against Arsenal, they are sloppy at the back. So I think we stand a good chance to win tomorrow. Also playing at home, Stamford Bridge, London Derby. So it's for us to lose this game.
I mean, I agree. If you look at the game, the Battle of the Bridge, I remember a couple years ago where Eden Hazard made. I mean, Leicester City has been very, very fortunate. They always have teams winning leagues for them, winning leagues for them. Just Chelsea did that for them against Tottenham Hotspur. When Chelsea drew that game with Tottenham Hotspur, it made advantage for Leicester City to win it. And then in the Championship, the same thing again. Was it Ipswich, right? Ipswich did the same thing. I think they won their game that also gave advantage to City, Leicester City to also win their game. But thank you very much, Akules. Just hanging there for a second. Now, Stephen, over to you. And okay, before I come to Stephen, Coolest, just what do you make of these long-term injury list? That where would you derive the problem to? Would you say it's coming from the the medical department, or is it Mauricio Pochettino's training process that is breaking the players down?
I said it before and I'll say it again. People will hate me for it. I think Mauricio Pochettino training methods are the issue at the moment because we can't say from start of the season until now we're still having 8, 10, 14 players out. Nothing is fixed. For example, Kani, Nkunku recurring same injuries over and over again. What is wrong there? So overall, I think the club they should check what is happening during the training ground, man. I'm telling you, nah. I also blame the medical team, right? Because they are the experts. They're the one who should tell Mourinho Pochettino, these players are not ready to train, these players are not ready to play games, those kind of things. But it seems like there's no communication there. Errors. Players getting injured over and over again. For example, Axel Disasi never got an injury in his career. Now Chelsea is getting injuries. Making sense, guys.
Would you say that the intensity in the Premier League is way different from what is it is at the French league? That's why the injuries have been so high, because
But
the Premier League injuries have been very high. United, Liverpool, and so forth.
no, funny thing, right? His injuries came from training, not during games. That's the thing.
That makes a lot of sense. So let's go to Stephen. What do you agree with Coolest just what he just said
No,
regarding injuries?
you know my view. I've said it for a long time now. Yeah, I'm in agreement on the training methods, bro. There's so many reports here from when he's at Southampton, from when he's at Spurs. Yeah, there's the one from Lambert's own mouth. Lambert was the captain at Southampton. Yeah, he said they used to have to run in training after games. Yeah, and he went to speak to Pochettino. Yeah. He left the office thinking, oh yeah, I've sorted it. Next game, he plays 90 minutes and he's asked to run double the next time they're in training. That on its own is bad. Then you got reports saying like Tottenham players aren't happy, like injuries from training methods, all this, yeah. It all adds up. Then, like I said earlier, I don't think Carney had been called up for any of the English teams in the international break, nor had Sterling been called up for the senior team, yeah? And then they both magically, first game back, were injured. All they'd been doing was training. And I have people fighting me over this, yeah? Like, so much. It's like, it's literally in front of your face. Like, think about it. How is it possible that there's all these reports and then there's players that have got no call-ups for international duty getting injured when all they've been doing in that time is training? It's right in front of your face. It's obvious. Medical stuff, it's more, if you're talking preventative, it's more to do with sports science than it is to do with physios, because there's two different things. So I'm just going to clear that bit up. We've touched on that before. But at the same time, technically, they could be communicating and saying, look, this player is not ready for this. But if we have an injury crisis like we do, we know Poch ain't using the kids, so maybe sometimes players have got re-injured because he's rushed them back because we got other injuries in that area. So he's rushed them back instead of playing young players and giving them a chance to impress whilst we got the injuries. That's my view on it.
Thank you very much. I know Scala too has his view on it. I'm gonna ask Scala, training methods and what goes on with United and also Chelsea at the same time. Is it too much to talk about? All right, Todd Labour, thank you very much. Todd, nice to have you back on the show. He says big up me and everyone in the chat. But then we have Sasuke Guna says should be closed. Okay, he's talking about the Chelsea and the Tottenham game. It should be closed. London Derby after Arsenal worked them both over. So I want to draw according to Sasuke Guna. I had Conte rumors again to replace Pochettino. Really, no, right? You think that? I don't think that Conte is ever going to come to Chelsea. Apparently, what I heard is Conte is interested in the I think he's interested in the Napoli job. From what I've been reading, he's interested in the Napoli job. So let's see.
I did see a report today about him and Chelsea. I don't know how true it is because I don't know where that source was coming from. So I did see something today about, I don't know, an hour or so ago. I think it was an hour or so ago. To do with him, but
Fabrizio Romano made a video recently, said he didn't offer himself to any club, so that's it.
He what?
No, he said Antonio Conte never offered himself to any club.
I don't know. I would happily take what's it called? I'd happily take Amorim though.
Yeah, maybe we are going to get along. If you talk about Ruben Amorim, you're going to get along. But some of the Chelsea fans don't want him because he uses back three. Also, they say that
He was when he first joined us.
Exactly. For me, even Xavi Alonso said it. It's all about the system, the back three, and what. It's all about the game plan. Exactly.
Bro, I don't care if he plays a back three or not, yeah? Because at the end of the day, sometimes you have to play a back three anyway. Sometimes you have to play a back four. It don't matter. Like, at the end of the day, it's not that deep. Like, think about it, right? I said to someone the other day, right? Well, more so today, but I said it the other day. I said, regarding Amorim, right? He plays a back three typically, yeah? If you get Amorim, yeah, and we can hopefully miraculously keep people fit, you can legitimately have a back five of Gusto, Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Colwell, and then a new left back. I ain't gonna complain if we do get him and we do get a new left back and we can play something like that with no injuries. That's what I'm saying. I just seen Chelsea Dan join. Big up Chelsea Dan.
Yeah, down in the building. Very, very interesting situation with the injuries and the big game itself tomorrow. Dan is in the building with us. Dan, coolest chest. Anything more you want to add to it regarding the injury before we move on to the next topic, which we'll be discussing predicted lineup and all that?
No, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you on, and also big man like Makeem also in there listening into the show, and the man of the day, yeah, Chelsea Dan in the building. Dan, welcome back again. And what really edged you to click on the the link to join us in the studio?
Well, for come say hello to my brother. My brother Nee in the building, huh? I didn't realise he was doing this doing the stream. I was busy.
Yeah.
And I was listening and I thought, oh no, I'll come and quickly say hello to my bro Nee in that.
No waffling today.
No, you're not
Give
waffling, brother. You're
Produce the right minerals. No.
Nah, this ain't Johnny
I love
Ringwald
how
show.
what you
This
said
is
just
us.
went completely over Nee's head, by the way.
Huh? What was that, Steven?
I said I love how what he said just went completely over your head.
Yeah.
You
All right.
didn't hear it,
Chelsea that big game tomorrow. London Derby, Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea. Chelsea is going to this game with almost about 14 injury players are out, and we're talking about this injury situation. What's your thoughts on this, Mauricio Pochettino's style of training or whatever? According to Coolest Chairs, according to a lot of people, Stephen have also said the same thing. It has to be Mauricio Pochettino's training, and Lampard has also come up with a statement which also lead to the same direction from what Coolest Chairs just said and also what Stephen also just said. Are you in the same line with these gentlemen, or you are on a different line?
Is there any proof about Lampard saying about the injuries at the Chelsea football with Pochettino's training?
Yeah, Stephen said Lampard said it verbally.
Or if you could send me
I didn't
proof
say
about
Lampard said
it.
it.
Oh, I thought you said Lampard said it himself.
No.
I was going to say, because if that's the case, it's all waffle.
Steven,
Because
Bro,
I
you
ain't
know
heard,
if I
second.
I ain't
seen that,
heard
I would
nothing
have
about
sent it in the
Lampard saying
group
about
Steven,
the
you
for everyone
said
training.
to see.
hold on, maybe I overheard you. You said someone went to Mauricio Pochettino who said that every time they done training, he made
Ricky
them run.
Lambert when he was captain at Southampton.
Oh, Ricky Lambert. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when
I
he
thought
was
it was
captain at
Frank Lampard.
Southampton, he said about the players, like, they were being made to run, like, the day after games and stuff. So he went to speak to Pochettino in his office. He left the office thinking he sorted it. The next game, Poch made him play 90 minutes, and then the next day they were in training, he made him run double the amount.
Okay, so sorry, I misquote Steven. I thought that's what he said. When I had Ricky Lambert or Lambert, I thought it was said Frank Lampard. So I apologize, guys. I'm not trying to put Steven in trouble here. So guys,
Yeah, you are.
forgive me.
Come on, me. We know
Uh,
you are.
yeah.
Was he trying to waffle about Lampard?
Go ahead.
I was going to say that.
Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, well, as we all know, it's hearsay, innit? Like, Ricky Lambert weren't impressed. He didn't hardly get played at Southampton. That's why it's going to come out some crap about Pochettino. Situation is, we got a terrible fitness squad at our club. They've proper ruined the fitness squad, the medical team at our club. So it ain't surprised by we getting the players who are injured and that. You got 12 players out. You got Gusto, Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Leslie Kucheraki. All these other players are out injured. I think Cole Palmer starts tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
Kofama is back. He played in the last game against Villa.
Yeah, it was he only had a flu, man. He needed to man up. He only had a man flu.
Right.
That's nothing compared to, I understand if you had a ACL injury or something like that. But the situation is, we've got Tottenham tomorrow, and it's at Stamford Bridge. As you know, it's another North London derby. We've got so many London derbies coming up. We've got West Ham.
Back to back Thursday and Sunday, bro.
Yeah, I know that, Steve. I know that. I know you've done tell me, bro.
Oh, man, it's so annoying.
But what are we going to expect out of the game? Because we won last week. Oh, no, we drew against Aston Villa, sorry. We should have won that game.
We drew against Villa.
Yeah, we should have won that game. We got what? Yeah, we got what, but it was still no good enough. Yeah, you played a dead team, Aston Villa, and you couldn't beat them. But the
Can we let
situation is...
Thiago Silva do all the team talks, by the way? Like, please.
Was that?
Whatever this guy said, it obviously worked.
Oh, Thiago Silva is injured, right, from the Aston Villa game.
Yeah, he can still do team talks.
And he said his goodbyes in the press conference at Chelsea Football Club. That's his goodbyes. He won't be playing to the end of the season now. That's it. He's done. His goodbyes.
I think his injury's till the end of the season now.
Yeah, he's done. He's old. His legs have collapsed on him. So he said his goodbyes. We know he ain't gonna be playing no more games to the end of the season now. It's a shame. I would love Thiago Silva to be at the game against Tottenham and do a farewell.
I just want to play Bournemouth, man.
But this is Tottenham. We all know Tottenham don't win fuck all, Steve. Yeah.
Oh
And
no,
hype it up.
100%, bro. I'm with you there. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. They're all hyping up. Yeah, they're top They're top 5 to get Champions League, and we're not in a race for Champions League or European football.
You don't get a
We
trophy
spoke
for
to.
qualifying for Champions League or Europa League. That's what we need to win them.
Yeah, but we want to see that if Tottenham ever, they might be happy when it going in the Champions League or UEFA, but we want to see you
Yeah, then they'll
win
get
something.
knocked out in the league phase.
They'll get it knocked out, yeah. But the
Bro,
situation,
you'll finish 36th. I'm not joking.
But Steve, what I'm trying to say is tomorrow's, yeah, I don't care. Go get a win. You know, it's like Arsenal game. You played crap against Arsenal. Yes, we did have Cole Palmer. But this is a win. This is that Stamford Bridge. You're at home. You beat them away. You're at home. There's no excuse. You can't not lose to Tottenham at home at Stamford Bridge with all the fans to see.
Mm-hmm.
As my point of view is, I've asked the question about the injuries. Yes, it's not good enough, but it's no excuse. Tomorrow's game has to improve. They have to win this game. And also, do you think Cole Palmer will score goals tomorrow? Because he saw Erling Haaland weekend on Sunday score a goal.
Bro, you don't need that as motivation. Come on.
Do you think he'll get a few goals to try and get goal of the season?
Quick question, guys. Sorry about that. Quick question, guys. I just want to ask you something, right? We saw the Arsenal game, right? We struggled with Mets 5-0. Do you think that without Cole Palmer, Mauricio Pochettino looks like a clueless coach?
Your question is, we against Villa we struggled, and you said without Cole Palmer.
He admitted it in the media.
No,
that we're
Arsenal.
literally giving
He
it
said
to Palmer
Arsenal.
in the big
Arsenal game,
situations.
okay.
Yeah, he said Arsenal. Since Cole Palmer went out the Arsenal game, that's a good question. What he said. Do you think Pochettino's clueless without Cole Palmer? Yes.
I think he is. Yes, it is true.
Yes, it is.
I
It's
think
because he's our best. He's
well.
our main man. He's our main man, and we need him. When we had him against Arsenal, there was no set piece to create any chances. Where you got Cole Palmer, he could do that, and also he could be in the box to score the goals, and that's what we was missing. So, is it the capability? Cole Palmer do it tomorrow? I want Jackson to be feisty tomorrow. I don't care what. I don't want no excuse. If you've got chances like that, I want you to bury them. And if you don't bury them, you're out the door next summer. Because I can't keep them back up, getting fed up with results. We've got to the end of the summer and people still think we're going to finish in the top 6 at the end of the season. I don't see it happening. It depends if Cole Palmer can stay fit to the end of the season, end of May. And this month.
Bro, we've got to be 7th or 8th. That's where we're going to be.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Chelsea down and the coolest cheers. Go ahead, Stephen.
To quickly answer that, I don't think he's clueless without Palmer. He's clueless with him. He's openly admitted he's our game plan. Like, what are you doing? You've literally openly admitted that in key situations he is your game plan. Are you stupid?
I mean, I feel like, because of Cole Palmer taking all those headlines away from Chelsea and Mauricio Pochettino, name has been kept down there. It's all about sack him, and Cole Palmer is taking all the glory. So he could be a little bit jealous in that manner. But big up to Gulam Mustafa, KOC in the building, long time. He says, Gulam said a big up to everyone in the chat, Nii and everyone in the chat. KOC said big up to Generals. Oh, big up to all the generals. Gulam said that it's Poch Spurs blood. We will find out an allegation that Chelsea fans make it against Mauricio Pochettino. KOC said, I think we win 3-2 Parma masterclass again. If they come in and play that hard line, to be honest with you, I think that Chelsea will carry the game because we've seen it before, and we have to be able to notify how to play against a Spurs team. So my question to you guys, or Dan, Chikulas, Chelsea, and Steven, is who steps in the shoes of the absence of Thiago Silva? Who do we pair in the centre back role, left and the right? Who do we put in there? Let me start
Can I go first on this one, Nee? Can I go first on this one?
All right, go ahead and then go
because
to
the situation is we haven't got Thiago Silva, all right? And Tottenham got cheated on against Arsenal. As Arsenal, fans are hyped up because they won against them, by cheating scum. That's what Arsenal fans are, by scum. by cheating. They shouldn't have won that game. They should have lost that game. And as we know, the VAR went and helped Arsenal out for the win.
Arsenal.
Now we ain't got Thiago Silva and Pochettino, because Pochettino, Tottenham know, since the Arsenal game, they're gonna try and come back from the loss what they did at Arsenal. My situation is right. We ain't got Thiago Silva. I think Pochettino should go 3 at the back.
Please.
So you have Perisic, right? Then you
Who?
have Perisic. What's his name? Perisic in goal, right?
No, we don't have.
Petrovic.
Oh, you're talking about goalkeeper Petrovic.
what's his-
Petrovic.
yeah,
Petrovic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Perisic is a
in
Spurs
goal.
player. Oh, that's
Yeah,
why I
Perisic.
said
Perisic is
Sorry.
I think Perisic is the winger. It's the women's.
Well,
yeah,
I
the
think we
women.
should have.
No, he's not. No. Perisic is the Croatian guy from Spurs.
Yeah,
He's
but
a
he's not there
winger
no more,
that
isn't he?
He's been playing at wing back at times.
Yeah, he's not. He's
No,
not.
he's
there
talking
no more.
about Chelsea. My question was on
No,
Chelsea.
he's not. You're thinking he's on about Perisic. There's a player called Perisic from Spurs.
Yeah,
Oh,
Perisic.
Yeah, that's why I said it's Croatian. Yeah.
Yeah, Croatian. So the situation is right. I think that guy will be playing for Tottenham as well, because I've heard some kind of injuries and he'll be playing tomorrow. But my situation for Chelsea, we should play 3 at the back. Yeah, we have Pochettino in goal, right? Disaster, Cucurella, and Badashili as a 3.
He's injured.
Oh, is he injured?
I think.
Yep.
Is he injured? When
Yeah.
when did that come out?
Today,
It's in the list.
Oh,
it's in the list now.
wow.
bro.
Wow.
I have to go back 4, man. This guy have to be. I tell you what.
Oh,
he'll
we had
do.
to go back 4 then, won't we? Oh,
Bro,
God's
he'll
sake.
go Chalobah, Gilchrist, and then he'll go Badiashile and then Cucurella. That's what he'll do.
Yeah, or let's see
have
if
a,
you do
this
let's see if you do the 3 Cucurella, Badashili, Badashili.
Just the three done, so we can move on. Else we here forever.
and
Just the three.
Trevor
The back.
Chalobah, right? Trevor
All
Chalobah,
right.
Badashili, and Cucurella at centre back. Put
Thank you.
Gilchrist as a left wing, the right wing back, right? Then have
Done. We're doing the defense. My question was on who replaced Thiago Silva.
Oh, okay. You're only doing
Yeah.
the defense. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought I was
defense.
going to do the full.
We'll come
squad
back
for
to the
you.
race. Coolest
All
test. Who do you think will come in
Coolest
and fill the
Chelsea said he
shoes
had
up
to
on
jump
Thiago?
He just messaged, got to jump off.
Oh, okay. All right. Coolest test. Thank you very much. I will see you on the other side then. Thank you. Enjoy your day. More time for Dan. Okay, I think we already lost him. I thought he was still there. We'll come back to the midfield. You have you want to go with the back 3. Steven, who should we put in the place of Thiago Silva? Who do we put in there? I think
It's
it's
got to
coming.
be.
Go ahead.
It's got to be Chalobah or Gilchrist, isn't it?
Chalobah and go. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the only options we've
I'll
got.
go for
Literally,
Chalobah.
the
I'll
right
go for
side,
Chalobah all
between
day.
Right back and right centre back. We've only got Chalobah and Gilchrist. I mean, that's me going on what Poch has done in the past. Because if you're smart, you get a natural right back from the academy. I don't care if it's Spurs, yeah? But he's not going to do that because it's Pochettino and he's had plenty of times to do that this season and he has not done it.
Yeah.
So name me one person.
Would you prefer a back 3, Steven? Hold on, Dan, please.
If we had more people fit, yeah, but the issue is we don't, so it's very difficult.
All right. Dan, go for it so I can take this few.
Yeah.
comments.
Go quickly before we go for the midfield, Steve. So you're talking about a youth academy players, yeah. Who would you put in there? Because half of them are not good.
No, he's
I'd
talking
say
about
that's
Gilchrist.
harsh to say half of them aren't good.
He says
Yeah, but
Gilchrist.
you're talking about Pochettino playing like a youth academy players, yeah. Who
He's
would you put in there?
he's had Akapom on the bench for like 6 games.
Yeah, that's Akapon though, isn't it? He's quite good.
A
He is. I do like
champon, Dan. A
Yeah,
champon.
Whatever it is, you know who I'm on about, okay?
No,
I know
I
you're on
didn't
about
even hear
Steve,
you
but
saying.
this
I
guy
had
ain't
Dan
got
say
no games.
Akupon, and I'm just trying to say the right name there.
Oh no, that's what Steve said. Akapon.
Oh, it's a champon.
Look, we all know who I'm on about.
But yeah, I know you're on about Steve, but I think
Yeah.
the situation at Chapon, hasn't had any minutes at all. So
But
if
at the
he's
same
gonna,
time, Dan, the issue is, we're gonna have to go, except from Cucurella, we're gonna have to go 3 centre backs across a back 4, right? Which leaves us no centre backs on the bench. I'd rather have one on the bench and then start an academy player at right back, so we've got at least one centre back option on the bench.
All right. So, guys, we get a few comments we got to go through
But
right
then again,
now.
bro, he had... Who else did he have on the bench the other day? He had Washington, he had Tyreek George, and there was our bench was 5 kids, including Ted Kurd, who's a keeper.
Is it this one? Is it this one?
That's from Wembley. I don't know if Terranium was on the bench the other day. I can't remember.
I think I have that list. I have that.
But bro, our bench was basically all kids the other day.
I'm sure it's this, right?
I guess that's
I think that might be right. Yeah.
So he has a Champon in the Cassidai, which we all know. Then this guy, Dyer, is it Dyer?
No, Dyer.
Dyer, and then George.
Tyreek George, and then David Washington.
David Washington. So
and then you got Gilchrist on there as well.
All right. So I get some few comments. I'll be back to Steven real quick. Please apologize for interrupting. I know you guys want to flow, but sometimes if I hold it for too long, it becomes too much for me to read. It's Poch. I think I've read that one. So this one is, it says Disasi is the obvious choice, which Disasi is ruled out. He's injured. Gulam, so yeah, that's not working out. Big up to Diges. He said that big up to Dan, Steven, and everyone. Dan, Steven, and everyone in the comments. Big up to yourself, Diges. I hope you're doing well. The family is doing well too. We have a Gulam Mustafa said after good Chris. Then is this Dan? Is it Dan? I think Chelsea is the only team in the Prem that has same players injured back to back. Yeah, it's only Chelsea. So that means that Mauricio Pochettino's whatever he's doing on the training ground is not working for the kids. Or maybe I'm wrong. You could be right.
One thing I will quickly jump in on this, right? He had a lot of injuries the last 3 or 4 seasons anyway, but I think this is by far the most. We've had different ownership in that time. We've had different managers, 4 or 5 different managers, and we've had multiple different medical staffs. But this is by far the worst we've had, and there's a running theme with injuries in training and stuff. So,
Gulam believes that Real Madrid do back 3 because their mid can quickly transition. I don't see Poch with a back 3.
We've done back 3 games.
That's Real Madrid, the experienced players. So, yeah, Steven, go ahead with your submission.
Yeah, I think we done a back 3 the other day, right?
Yeah, we did it once.
But also, I think I could be wrong in this. If I remember rightly, he also sort of made Cucurella an inverted fullback as well at one point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, or was it whoever was at right back? He made one of the players playing fullback essentially like an inverted fullback. So essentially made it like a back 3 when we had possession.
Yeah.
So
beautiful. Guys, we're still live here, live with transmission to 2 platforms at the same time. We stream it live on 2 platforms, X and YouTube. So if you're part of us watching us live, do not forget to drop a like on the video. And don't forget to subscribe if it's the first time joining us on the platform. Gulam Mustafa said, when did we do a back 3? Yes, we've done a back 3 once. Gulam, we've done a back 3 once in the league.
3 times.
Yeah, we've done it once.
No, we've done it 3 times.
3 times?
Done it 3 times. We did it one at Man City.
I can only remember one.
We did that one at Man City. One at
Man City away. Once Man City away.
Yeah, Man City away. Forest away, and I think it was West Ham or if it ain't West Ham, I think it could have been.
I hope it weren't West Ham because West Ham had a red card.
Yeah. It's been. I think it was a West Ham game.
This guy. Bro went to a back 3. 5 against 10 men.
All
Big
right,
mistake.
Steven, give us a predicted 11 if you can. If you have any predicted 11, I have mine. Dan, you have
I've
yours.
got one, but I need to make a change to it, which is a very easy change to make because the
Okay.
options. And that is changed. I've got mine. I'll just quickly run through it. Based on the injuries, I've gone Petrovic, then I've gone Chalobah, Gilchrist, Badiashile, Kukurea,
Thank you.
Caicedo and Gallagher, and then Madueke, Palmer, and then Mudryk. I think Sterling's still injured from what I think. I could be wrong. I've got to double check that. But I've gone Mudryk for now, and then Jackson up top. There's not really many options you have if you want to use players that have been in and around first team the whole time. That's more what I predict. I wouldn't personally do that, but that's more what I would predict.
All right, just Dan, you agree with him, or what's yours? You're going for a back three. Let's see what yours look like in the back three. Dan.
I've done it separate. Raheem Sterling's out, by the way.
Okay,
He's
so
out
yeah,
for the end of the season. He's out for the end of the season and all.
Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling. Yeah.
Is he out or is he just sitting collecting money for fun?
Just collecting money for fun. He don't want to play, Steve.
Bro, he was back for like one game and then he's gone again. Like,
yeah,
what?
I mean, true, Steve. He don't want to be here. He don't want to be here. So
Yeah?
just get rid of him in the summer.
Bro, it's feasible with Poch's training that he could have actually got injured again, yeah? But it was injury, then it was illness, then it was injury again. So I can't keep up. And that's just in the last like 3 weeks.
Well, my
he
back
wants to
three.
stay at Chelsea. He wants to stay at Chelsea. He didn't want to leave.
Wants to stay. I don't want him to stay.
Do you know why he wants to stay at Chelsea?
350k a week in London.
Yeah, he's loving it.
Bro, he's in his home city of London earning 350 grand. He won't go Saudi because then he leaves London, even though he'll get more money. He's already got a load of money. He won't leave.
Well, I've done my team, Nee.
You done your team and didn't see it?
Yeah, I've done my team, and I've done it on my phone. Right, so what I've done here, I've gone Pekovic, right, Cucurella, Badiashile and Trevor Chalobah, the front three. Right, Gilchrist, then Nuni Madu. Got Gilchrist on the ring, right, on the right hand side. I've got Nuni Madueke on the left. Right, then I've Enzo, then I've got Caicedo and Conor Gallagher, Cole Palmer, then Modric, then I got on the right, then I got Modric on the left, then I got Jackson up front. Because Nuni Madueke, can play on the left wing side or the right wing side, so he could play both sides on that right wing back. Nuni Madueke.
Okay. I was trying to keep up with it, and then I lost track after a bit. I was like,
I have mine over there also. You guys can see it. So let me know what you guys think. If I think I have a Petrovic, I have Chalobah, I have Gilchrist, Badiashile, Badiashile in there, Cucurella, Caicedo, Gallagher, Madueke, and Palmer, Modric, and Jackson, because Sterling is not going to be playing this game.
What you playing, Nee?
I'm playing with the back four.
Back four.
Yeah.
Right. See, the situation with the back four with Gilchrist, Trevor Chalobah, Badiashile and Cucurella, we've seen that with Arsenal and it don't work. But that's without Trevor Chalobah. That's when we had Disassi. I don't think that four line works. It's way too easy. If you have Gilchrist as a right wing back and Nuni Madueke as a left wing back, at least you know it's like a five, like where they could track then Modric, Jackson, and Cole Palmer in the front three.
And do you know why I'm still sticking with the back four? The reason why I'm still sticking with the back four, you have to remember this man that we all agree he's a tactician. He's not that good of a tactician to me. And for you to give him too much work to do and play him in a back four and playing a back three role where you have players that haven't played in that back four formation for a long period of time and playing against Tottenham Hotspurs, who how good they are. The defense is also good. They have tricky wingers. I know they will be missing Timo Werner, but they still have Song up there. They have Kulusevski also on the pitch. So we have to be very, very careful playing the back
Timo
four.
Werner's
The
injured.
midfield is still not the kind of midfield we're looking for.
So's Davies, so they're down to third choice left back.
Timo Werner's injured at the end of the season now, so he won't be playing any other games.
So's Davies till the end of the season as well.
And Davies.
Yeah.
And Davies.
We have guys, we have DJ Sav in the building. Then we have a Coachella also joining us on the platform here.
Hashtag out.
I'm very sure.
I had to join because I saw DJ. I always like fighting him. Today he's run away. He's another person I like to fight. And by the way, Steve out.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Nice to have these gentlemen on the platform. Let's hear from DJ. DJ, what really pushed you to push the button?
Big up, guys. What's going on? Nothing, man. Just a conversation as always, guys. Always here to listen. I have to say, for the first time, I am actually worried about tomorrow's match. I'm not going to lie to you. With the injuries that we got out, usually I'm always confident about us beating Tottenham. But I have to say tomorrow is going to be one of those ones where it's going to be a bit worrying tomorrow with the amount of injuries that we've got. What do we do? I mean, you guys were just talking. I heard Poch's press conference a little bit today because I was on my lunch break at work and I was hearing him. And it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for us at all with the players that are out. And I think the question is we're going to ask is what is he going to do tomorrow? Is he going to go with the back three? Is he going to go with the back four? Is he going to go with a five at the back? No one knows what this team's going to do tomorrow. But whatever the situation is, either way, it's going to be. I've just got this feeling tomorrow. It's going to be one of them games that we're not going to like. And I don't know. I'm not feeling confident going into tomorrow's game, even though it's at Stamford Bridge. I'm not going to lie to you.
My only hope here is he was waffling when he was saying that Colwell isn't recovered enough and Nkunku ain't recovered enough. I don't want to see Nkunku play, purely because I don't trust Poch. But I'd love to have Colwell just as another centre-back option.
Great. Thank you very much. Stephen G. DJ Sap, and then also perspective. Coachella himself. Coachella, what do you make of all these injury things happening? It has been Chelsea. If you look at the players that have been on the injured list, some of them haven't even returned. They haven't been able to recover some of these players, and all has to do with Mauricio Pochettino. What's your take on this? Is it has to do with the Poch training, or is it the medical team that are not doing a better job?
Here's the thing. I've discussed this with people 1,000 times. I don't think it makes sense to blame the medical team. After all, what the medical team, they're there to treat players who are already injured. So the question should always be, what has led to us having too many players out injured? And I think it's concerning. And right now, I've taken my time to think about it. I'm not an expert on injuries by any stretch of imagination, but I think it comes down to the manager's approach. And we're hearing stuff from former Tottenham players, PSG players, saying that his the training approach led to a lot of players at Tottenham and at PSG getting injured at the time. It's something that I've heard also it takes time to get used to. So that may well be the issue, but also you have to consider that this is something that started happening before he became our manager. So it's difficult to really say it's him. But if I have to choose, I'd say, yeah, it's definitely down to his approach.
But you said that you find it very difficult to whom you have to blame regarding these injuries. But what's the medical team doing? Wesley Fofana, he was injured last season. He has a whole entire season. Preseason, he didn't take part and still hasn't recovered. What is wrong with the Wesley Fofana? Why couldn't they recover him?
He was in preseason.
No, I don't think it comes down to his body, not the medical department. As I said before, the job of the medical department is to treat the player after the player gets injured. Then their job also to say, you know what, this player is ready to play again. The only time you can say I was inclined to blame the medical department was when they told us that Romeo Lavia was ready to play, and he wasn't. He played like 10 seconds and got injured again. And now we've seen a repeat of that, of a situation where they told us a certain player is ready to play. They come onto the pitch play for just 10 seconds and get injured again. That's the only time I blame them. But I don't think it makes sense really to start questioning them because of how often the players get injured. If anything, ask the physios. Ask to talk about the manager's approach to training. And I've heard that he uses a very old method that scientists have said is wrong and could lead to players getting injured.
Gag contest by any chance?
Sorry?
Wouldn't happen to be the gag
that was
contest.
the language I'm looking for. Yeah, he's known to use that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even at that, I don't like you, Steve, even though you helped me now.
Do you know what, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Like, he's on his own voice.
I was just going to say, correct me if I'm wrong here, but didn't the actual medical team actually come out and actually said afterwards that Lavia was not ready? And wasn't there a little report that came on after that?
No. For me, I think those are just rumors, maybe designed to further get us to turn on each other, maybe. There's no way to confirm that was the case. I heard that they said that Lavia wasn't ready, and then the managers were in a hurry to bring him back into the fold because of how good he is. It just doesn't make sense, DJ. There's no way to confirm that was the case. And remember, we Chelsea fans, we're vulnerable right now. And the Twitter journals, journalists, media, they are exploiting our vulnerability. Every little thing they see that will bring them a lot of clicks, they just put it out there. And lo and behold, a lot of us suck up to it without taking our time to dissect and analyze information and then come to a sensible conclusion.
Could I
media
just quickly come in with this Lavia situation?
Go ahead.
I don't really want to see Lavia playing till the end of the season now because
Bro, he's out till the end of the season.
Yeah, I know that, Steve. Yeah, but the situation, if this is the case, because the scenario is right, they're saying that he's been training in the training with Enzo, just come back from his medical, and he's been the abilities at the training ground has been really good. He's been like with his physicals, and he's been training well. He's like, but they're keeping an eye on him with his training. If it's the case, if he is like fully fit in a manner, I wouldn't play him till the end of the season now. Just keep him to next summer, and just keep him working with his progress for next summer. Because the situation this year, we can't keep it going. Us fans can't keep it up. And the situation with all this injury problems what we've had since the last 5 years, it's got worse. It's got worse this season. I just don't want to see all these players suddenly come into a game the next summer. They're out for whole like another 3 months again. What is the point paying 50 million for a player and you're just going to see him next summer not recovering from his injury? What they need to do is this basis processing in the training ground is keep an eye on with the players' injuries, make them try fitting their warm up and just keep them working to reduce how far they go and have abilities of their strength on their legs, work their legs, build their legs up, and just carry on doing it. And if you think he's ready enough for next summer, then just don't play him straight away full 90 minute, because we all know what happens when we get players out for the whole season. It's like Ben Chilwell, when he was out last season for the whole game. Suddenly we trained him up every single match when he weren't playing games. We suddenly played him and Reece James the full 90 minutes in 2 games. You shouldn't do that. You should reduce them like 30 games in a minute, then sub them off, then they just work it slowly instead of playing full 90 minutes, because this is going to be the same style. If we do that next summer, how do we know Nkunku, Lavia, all these got to be out for another season? And it's just going to get worse. So we need to just slow down their mentality and just work with them in game by game instead of playing full 90 minutes.
Thank you very much,
just
Dan.
hope the next
Go ahead,
manager
Stephen.
ain't stupid. It's what I hope for. Bro, if next manager's not stupid when it comes to injuries, maybe we'll see more players being fit for a longer duration of time.
All right, so reports over here. I think Chelsea women won versus Liverpool.
Yeah,
right?
Aggie Beaver Jones just scored in the 9th minute.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day.
They got game in hand, no? They got game in hand. If they win their game in hand,
they got 2 today and then another one as well. We're 6 by Man City, and we've got to make up I think the goal difference, we got another 6 to score to match a goal difference.
City,
I've
City
looked
goal
at the
scorer is
table.
out for
I
the rest
looked
of
at
the
the
season,
table.
though.
I looked at the table.
Just show.
If we win this, they're only
Steve,
they're
I
only
was
2 points.
Yeah, we win this
Sorry.
today. We're 3 behind, but as it stands, we still need to make up 6 goals because we're currently 6 goal difference worse off even with that goal.
Steve, I was going to ask you, do you think Emma will I wouldn't say leave with a bang. Do you think she will win something? This is our last season, obviously.
No, I think we're winning the league. I trust us to win the league. Yeah. Do you know what else? Look, I don't like any player from any team to be injured, yeah? Especially given what I'm studying, it would make sense. I wouldn't want that, yeah? But all I've got to say is, you know that Khadijah Shaw, she's out for the season. Man City striker.
That's what I was just saying. Khadijah Shaw is out for the
Oh, I
rest
thought
of
it was
the
2-0 then.
Yeah.
Are City title contenders?
Yes, us and
Yes,
City.
they're
City are
there.
3 points ahead of us as it stands with us winning this, but we'll have another game in hand after today. So,
All right.
I hope she wins something.
We got Man U last game of the season as well, which, if I'm right...
Sorry, Nick, for cutting you off.
That's okay.
No, you're right.
All right.
If I'm right in my thinking, it was about 2 seasons ago when it was between Chelsea and Arsenal. We played Man U on the last game of the season and won the league. So hopefully it happens this time, but with it being us and Man City instead of us and Arsenal.
All right. So, Kuchila, big game tomorrow. How should Chelsea tackle this game, Kuchila? London derby, but we don't have all those players that we expect that can make this game very, very, very intriguing. Do you still see? Put your Chelsea color aside. Do you still see Chelsea going out? Hosting Tottenham Hotspur and winning that game, or do you see a draw, Coachella?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Can we beat them? Yes, we can. Will we beat them? That's a question I cannot answer. Why? If anything, we've been consistently inconsistent, and that is something I knew was going to happen, which is why during the start of the season, people were saying, "What's your prediction? Where do you think we're going to finish?" I told them, "I'm not doing that. I just know that we will make progress. I just know that we'll do better than a lot of people expect us to do. How well, I don't know. But I will say this: Pochettino is so stubborn, more stubborn than the former Leeds United manager. What's his name?
Is it the Argentine?
The Argentine. What's his name? Jeez. But don't worry about. But you know who I'm talking about. Stubborn that I don't think he'd do well in the Premier League. He has to change. It's there for the taking. It's a high line. Just get players in behind that high line. Make sure they stay on side. You will get goals. Defend well, you beat them. Do I think we'll do that tomorrow? I honestly do not know. And I get it. We have tons of players out injured. But beyond that, Pochettino should be able to make do with what he has available to him. But he's proven he's not able to do that. He's proven that he doesn't have plan B. Why do I say that? We played during the preseason games we played, we saw how you can say fluid we were in the attacking area, how we were winning games, playing. It was good to watch. The moment Nkunku got injured, we realized that he doesn't have plan B. Then Palmer arrived. When Palmer was playing, whenever he's available, we play so
His
good.
His name is Marcelo Bielsa.
Bielsa. Yeah, and then Palmer got injured. Pochettino had no idea what to do. But we're lucky Palmer is available now. Or did he get injured overnight? I don't know, because it's a Chelsea thing. So Palmer is available. There are other important players available. If anything, we have issues in the defensive area. I'm not saying Enzo is a bad player, but in his absence, we're learning that Gallagher, hate him or love him, he brings balance to the team. And even Moises Caicedo said that during an interview. So can we beat them? We can. Will we beat them? I don't know. Up to the manager. The game is there for the taking. In all honesty, no matter how many players we have injured. That's just all I have to say. I'm not too sure what's going to happen.
I agree.
I've learned not to trust this team.
I do agree with you in a bit that, if you look at the first leg at White Hart Lane, we have pretty much almost all our players there, and we have so many options. But this one, we don't have that many options, and the injury is way too much. DJ,
Yes,
What's your
brother.
thoughts on this? Then we go to Dan.
No, listen, it's yeah, yeah. What Coachella said is yeah, he said it's actually spot on. For once, I agree with him.
Yeah, you don't want to
One.
fight, right? That's a peace offering. You don't want to fight. Okay, I'll go
Oh
with it.
no, no. No. Listen, no. It's for me that as I said it, I've already said it though. I'm still concerned about this game tomorrow. To be honest with you, I said it already. Can we beat them tomorrow? I always am going into a game against Tottenham any time of the week. Any time we play them, because obviously I can't stand that we'll beat them. But I just feel tomorrow it's going to be one of them games tomorrow. But hopefully I'll get proved wrong. I really do. But let's see how we go. Let's see how we all go tomorrow.
Dan. We just literally, guys. We have just, I think, 5 minutes to end the stream.
And I
So
apologize that I joined late. I was on the
no,
road and I was listening. Yeah.
yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Right, it's waffling soldiers.
Go ahead, Dan.
I'm only joking,
I,
Coach.
I was listening to Steve and Dan butcher the name of Archibald.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Dan, I won't take that away from him. He's very good in butchering people's name. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's the champion
what's
for that.
What's that?
Yeah, you
What?
and butchering people's name. I don't know if you're gonna host be a broadcaster
Poor
or
Dan.
just, I don't know who is gonna give you a license to be a broadcaster, because you can't say any name right. Dan, you can't say any name right.
Well, hang on a minute, Nee. Situation is, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like with your reading spelling on the chat, yeah, when you have to concentrate and try to read. I'm exactly the same with that. I can't pronounce people's names properly. It's not my fault.
Oh, I know. I'm
Yeah?
just joking with you.
Yeah, no,
because
but no.
the name,
But if you want to go there,
yeah.
if you want to go there with you, Coach, yeah, you do waffle soldiers and your syrups. But
I
the
know. I mean,
situation,
we make a lot of
is
mistakes.
right.
We're just joking with you, Dan. You know that.
I
right?
know,
Yeah.
but I know you're joking.
I
But
mean,
what I'm going to say about it is
how
But
do I-
I'm not joking though.
How do I expect? How do I expect?
Oh, why am I not surprised? Why am I
hang
not
on a minute,
surprised?
Coach. You
But
sound
how
like
do
you're
I
in a
expect
cave
a
with your
British?
headset, boy.
Look, Dan, listen, real. How do I expect the British person to pronounce a traditional name from Ghana perfectly? It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be perfect. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised I had Dan saying Agunchom or whatever.
Here's why when I cracked up, Nick, when you were telling them they were pronouncing it wrong, and then Steve went, at least you understand what I'm trying to say there.
Yeah.
It doesn't have. At least you get his point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even hear Steven saying it. I had Dan saying it. Steven was. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention.
You should rewind it.
Yeah. I didn't hear Steven
cracking
saying
up.
it.
When you get off
Dan,
here,
that got my
go to 43 minutes when you heard what he said, and then I'll copy him.
It's all right. It's all right.
The situation is right. Yeah, I might not pronounce players' names.
Big up to you,
Can't help
Luca.
it.
Luca, big up to you.
I
Go
can't
ahead,
help
Dan.
it. I can't help it. Yeah, because that's what's me. I sometimes get Coach Hillier wrong. When I spell his name, I call him Coach. Sometimes I put Coach Hillier.
Yeah, sometimes couch.
Or Couch.
Yeah, I've been paying attention.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I call him Couch.
Sorry, Nia, I was going to ask you this. I don't know if you're about to end the stream, but if you still have a few seconds, I want to ask you. I'm sure you heard the Ruben Amorim story.
Yeah.
And you've heard the Ruben Amorim story also, plus the fact that Pochettino said openly that he hasn't spoken with the owners for about 6 months now. Was that how long he said? I don't know. I don't know the duration.
I think from what I read, and we even had a show on it, DJ South said they haven't spoken since the FA Cup. So now.
So those two
factors.
factors.
Carling Cup final. Carabao Cup final.
Yeah, Caribbean Cup. Yeah.
Those two factors put together, do you sense that the plan is to let him go? They're planning to let him go?
Yeah, I think it's over.
But you know what?
I think it's over, right? I think so too. Plus, what Pochettino said that there was something to the effect of the relationship between Fabrizio Romano said the relationship between Pochettino and the owners is still open, and that's a very vague language. But to me, it just means that chances are he's not going to be here next season.
But then,
What did you
coach,
hear?
can I go on there, DJ? Can I just say, but there's
No.
a thing come out today, right, about they had him and Ed Barley had a spoke about them. He hasn't got his own players this summer, and Ed Barley's going to recruit him for next summer to buy his players. So we don't know the situation what's
No.
going on.
It's mixed rumours because I also heard as well that one of the owners wants him, the other owner doesn't want him. The one who doesn't want him, the one who wants him is Todd Bowley, and the one who doesn't want him is Ed Bally. So
Well, I heard that Ed Barley spoke to him and said he could get his place. It's the what
because
apparently Todd Bowley's
basically
the one who don't want him.
I don't know if you guys actually heard a bit of the press conference today, and there was one line I took in particular when he was asked again in the press conference today. And they were asking about, oh, what do you think of the transfer? They were asking about transfers and new transfer news for next season and whatever. Now, also they're asking about also that obviously Chelsea are going to obviously try to improve their squad, or whatever. And he came out, not in many words, but he turned around and actually said, "I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know." And he said it very. I don't know if you heard it. He said it very softly spoken, which tells me he's either been told already something, or he knows what's going to happen. And the whole story of Amarin, I also heard that this whole story of him flying to the club have come out and denied it all. It's been apparently not true. I don't know if you saw Matt Law's
I heard that,
piece on it.
Yes,
He goes, it wasn't true. So I don't know what to believe. I really don't know what to believe. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind.
DJ, you did say that Bali wants him to stay, right? Here's why I don't think that's the case. Remember, during the loss, it was the loss to Liverpool in the final. He was shaking to everybody on the trophy presentation, and he refused to shake hands with Bali. But rather, he shook hands with Bali and even hugged him. So that's why I don't think it makes sense to say Bali wants him to stay. If anything, I'd say Bali is the one that wants him to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Coach. Because if you see in that semi-final, in that final, if you see that final in Liverpool, DJ, he will pass Todd Bowley, never shake Todd Bowley's hand. Yeah,
I feel people are reading too many meanings into that. I feel like he missed Todd Bowley. I feel like he missed.
No. There's with honest truth, him and Todd Bowley
that wasn't
out.
him missing Todd Bowley. That was him. Like he didn't want to shake hands with him. It was. Did you see his face?
That was too childish.
Is he blind, really? Is he blind?
Yeah, but this is what, Coach, this is what I'm trying to say to DJ, yeah? Because today's news, Ed Barley has told Pochettino, right, that he could get some players in the summer, and it's Todd Bowley just don't want it because of what happened in the final in the Liverpool's game. He literally blamed Todd Bowley and shaked Ed Barley. But also, there's this things like where we heard DJ before come out and say about Thiago Silva signing a new contract next year, and then a couple of days ago, he's made a cry news saying that it's at the end of his season for Chelsea. So, what's going on here, DJ? What's this waffling news? What are you getting it off on?
I never said Thiago Silva was. I said I was hoping he signed a new contract.
You said also Thiago Silva probably next summer be signing
hopefully
season.
No. I said I hope there's a difference between saying he's signing and hope he's going to stay. I want him to stay. Okay. Yeah, because of course I wanted him to stay because I never wanted to see him leave in the first place. But I saw his video the other day. I think everyone can say it was one of those really kind of like upsetting videos that he done. And to be honest with you, I'm the one thing I liked about what he said in that video was, I'm not gone. He's basically more or less saying he's not gone for it. It's not goodbye forever. So he's more or less hoping he's going to come back. And I think, from my understanding, is his kids are still going to be playing in the academy here. So hopefully he will stay. Hopefully he'll come back to the football at some point. I hope.
Right. Guys, let me read some few comments we have over here. Big up to you, someone in the house with us. Gula Mustafa says, I don't want Reece James, Nkunku, Lavia, and other critical players injured not to play this season because this season is done. Why Riggs it and then why Riggs it again and again. Gulam said, I'll say this: we're not losing at Stamford Bridge. So far, we haven't lost. It will be either a draw or a win, but it will be a close call. He reckoned, I think. All right, Gulam Mustafa said, I think why United is above us on the table. He think why United is above us on the table. They have less injury than Chelsea, which I do agree with you. So probably they're doing something good that Chelsea isn't doing. Got to give it to Dan. His butchering led him to ESPN interview. He won while losing. All right. Luca came on and says, so okay, you okay? He'll be live at 9 o'clock. Luca always do this. Come on and just say, you okay? Hi. Live at 9 o'clock, but he never join. Now I'll be on the show, Luca. I'll be on your show. Click on the link, is right there. Be on my show. Then I'll also be on the show. All right. Gulam said, no. Gulam said, no. You can't miss honest at a big stage. Poch is not a kid. All right. Poch doesn't have memory. So he missed him.
Need just lost the fight. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mustafa. Need just lost that fight.
Someone said, I hope Poch will not sell us against Tottenham as he did to us now. Big up to you, Samuel. Thank you very much for finding the time and joining us on the platform. But yeah, I hope that he has to, if he wants to be part of us next season, then this is one of the games that he has to prove to Chelsea fans who don't want him that I am part of you and I'm a professional coach. I coach a team that has given me a job. He has to show professionalism. Yeah, professionalism. He has to show that. But anyway, I think I that down or
But before we end the stream, I just want to quickly, guys, to let you know, with all this PR crap and brown envelopes about the 25 underwall thing,
Dan, you're
wait,
we're not going there.
Just let me land it, and then you can come in afterwards. Right?
Land safely.
You're not going to hear what I'm going to say.
Land safely. I'm listening. Land safely.
Well, okay. What I'm saying about this PR nonsense, what's going on for a minute, because as you know, all journalists do come out of stuff when they haven't found out. Because last year it went quite over 3 months, and suddenly something came out that weren't true. Next year, as a manager, we'll just wait and see if anything happens. Because if Pochettino is here for next summer for a few games, then you know he's not getting sacked. And if they're going to sign, let's see who they're actually going to sign in the summer. And if they're not, if they're still saying this 25 rule, because as you know, the owners hasn't really came out their mouth and said about this, so we don't know what's the truth and what they're actually doing for the next summer. So
if you don't know that, why do you say it's a PR?
No,
bullshit?
what I'm trying to say to is,
if you don't know.
If they do sign over experienced players to someone, then we know they're more thinking they're changing their scenario. But if they don't and they send more kids, it's a long way from Starbucks. So that's what I'm going to tell you for that. Because the situation for the last 2 years, it's been a dreadful season, and us fans just can't keep on going on with the same boat for next summer. Because I ain't really looking forward to the next summer, because I think with all this PR nonsense what's going on, if it's going to carry on next summer doing what they do, the whole fan base have to stick together and protest this owners.
Yeah. I'm not with you. I'm not with you. You can find your own fan base. I'm not with you.
No, but that's uni. Me and DJ know the story.
Well, listen, I've come out already and said it, and I've said it already. I just feel, when I came on your last stream, and I said to you that I just feel that because these owners are aware of what might be coming in, what could come in the summer, or before, I don't know, maybe a couple of games toward the end of the season, that fans are seriously maybe looking about protesting. They want to just keep the peace. I mean, I'll only believe this story of us signing a 25-year-old player is when they actually go and do it. from what I'm seeing in the links and from what I'm seeing of links lately, they want to replace Thiago Silva with another 18-year-old Brazilian defender from Brazil.
Facts.
Yeah.
Lenny
So
Euro. It's Euro. Euro is it Brazilian? Euro was the name they mentioned.
who
Is he Giroud, the
Lenny
guy?
Euro.
Yeah,
is that? Yeah, is that his
That's a
name?
waffle.
he's from France. He's a French league.
Yeah, and
No,
he's
no.
an
There's a
18-year-old
Brazilian.
kid.
There's a Brazilian defender as well.
Yeah,
I saw a
Brazilian.
Yeah,
couple of
but
days
18.
ago.
he wants to join Real Madrid, and apparently Real Madrid will be losing certain key players. It was his name. Fernandinho? What's his name? The right back. The other right back. What's his name? I forgot his name. They will be losing him either to Bayern Munich, and they have to find a
Oh,
new one.
you're talking
Along
about
with Davis going to
no, no, no,
along
no, no, no.
Afonso.
He's talking about
Afonso
no, he's
Davis.
talking about no, he's talking about the Real Madrid left back, the one with Chelsea want,
Left back.
the one we want.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Mendy,
he's going
Mendy,
PSG.
Mendy.
Mendy.
Yeah,
They will be losing Mendy
yeah.
in the summer, and definitely they are also prioritizing other defenders. And Leno Yuri or whatever his name is has committed.
Lenny Euro.
Leno Euro. He wants to join Real Madrid, from what I was reading.
Yeah, and he's 18 years of age. And see, that's another kid. We don't. If you're saying about this 25 wall thing, and on these kids, you're taking this wall off the kids thing now, yeah. Why are you going out and signing 18 kids then? If you're not, if you said about this wall thing, if where's these experienced players you said you're bringing in?
Well, we haven't signed anything yet. You just made a statement. We haven't seen the outcome of the statement. It hasn't ended yet. Somebody's not here. We haven't bringing in the new players. What's your sweat? Done. What's
Dan, what's your sweat?
I'm just saying, you just don't be naive about these owners. What they were coming out with their words in their mouth, because the situation.
You are so
They're
quick
not
to
changing.
judge.
They're not
You are
changing it.
so
They're not
quick.
changing.
You are so
Yeah,
quick
but
to
they're
judge.
not changing their model. They're not going to change their model. So what is the
Well,
point?
how do you know?
Yeah?
How do you know? How do you
Because
know?
we all know it's this all PR
No,
crap
you
was
and
coming
who
out.
know? You and who
I
know?
read something today, Nee. I read something today, yeah, from that ESPN, who's a Chelsea journalist, yeah. He came out, yeah, today. This 25 and all this PR, what they're talking about is all nonsense, and they're also looking at this replay another striker, right? And then they're looking, and then if they're looking at another manager, they
Where's
don't
the
know who
noise
to
coming
bring
from?
in.
Dan, is it yours? It's too much. It's too loud now. Oh,
No, but
DJ.
what I'm trying to say is, yeah.
Yeah.
All these managers, what they're coming at, they don't know who they're going to bring in the summer, right? There's been heard about the Serbia, Almiron, yeah, it's all fake news, yeah. There's no getting Almiron. There's also said about Thomas Tuchel bringing him back, and they've had words with him. Thomas Tuchel's now come out decide that he don't want to join Chelsea because the situation went on, right?
Dan, when did he say that?
Well, a couple last week. Well, last week when they had after the Arsenal Bayern Munich game, right? Apparently the owners flew out, right? It was on ESPN, and 2 days ago, after 2 days in his Thomas Tuchel press conference after the Real Madrid game,
I'll go
there
check
was
it out.
they had the question in his press conference about him going back to the Premier League of Chelsea, Man United, and he came out and said the Chelsea situation. Yes, Ed Barley and all that sort of apologised, but I won't really be want to coming back to Chelsea Football Club for the situation went on from the first time with these owners.
Okay.
So
I hope this is not coming from Wikipedia, Dan, because I'll go
it's
check
not.
it
It's
out.
just it come out from ESPN, and it came out actually in the press conference after the Real Madrid game when they was going to
Great,
play the Real Madrid Bayern Munich game. Nee.
What's this?
Thank
What's
you.
this story? I
Wikipedia,
missed this
this,
one.
this, this
What's this?
Wikipedia is not you. I go on Google. I don't have Wikipedia. That's you, Nee. That you go on
Dan,
Wikipedia.
we have an
I
episode
don't.
with you
I told you
referring
before. I
us to
don't go on to
Wikipedia.
edit. I don't go to Wikipedia where people could edit nonsense on that. Proper Google, you can't edit it. Yeah, so Google's the better internet than Wikipedia. What you go on, people could enter. I could go on Wikipedia and put a false news on something on there, just like that. I go on Google where you can't do that.
All right, thank you very much. Gulam Mustafa said has a question for the panel. It says, how do you think? How did Bayern did against Real Madrid? According to him, how did Bayern did against Real Madrid? So I think Bayern was very good. But I
They
just
were
tell you, Real
brilliant.
Madrid has more quality than Bayern Munich. Real Madrid has that quality, but Bayern has a lot of experience. Real Madrid has that experience too, but it's not all over yet. Thomas Tuchel has more experience in playing this kind of game. I see him to be more of a trophy like champions trophy competition manager, like winning Champions League, maybe winning Carabao Cup finals. Those kind of competitions is very, very easy for Thomas Tuchel compared to maybe the league where things did not go very well for him. The first time at Chelsea, he was able to win the Champions League, and I feel like he's still in the game. Fourth, what's he fourth? 2-2, right? 2-2,
2
four
2.
goals in
Yeah,
aggregate. Yeah,
2-2 by pennies.
2-2.
I think they will knock them out.
Real Madrid.
Yes, then. Yeah,
I mean, Bernabeu is not
will
going to be
knock
easy.
Bayern out. Here's what I'm. Bayern were the better side. It's one of those games that where you say the better side didn't win. Sorry, I'm having an issue with my camera. I'm testing something, so it messed it up. I had to turn it off. I don't want it to look like a police station monitoring the streets. So now, Bayern were the better side, but they didn't win. Why? The same issue we had when we played Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. We had no business losing that game. That's one of my biggest issues with Thomas Tuchel is when he needs to be a bit more pragmatic, he doesn't. You can't go to the Bernabeu. What else are you going to do there? Already at your home, they defended deep and hit you on a counter and got the goals they got. Then you go there, you need goal, and Bayern will risk everything. And you know Ancelotti is a master tactician. He will exploit that. Sorry?
There's something on the screen. Check it out. Then you can continue.
Where did you send it? On the screen? Where?
On the screen. It's on the screen.
Oh, City was the better side too. Just so you know, on paper, Real has this in their blood. Here's the thing. I think they has a way to win, but on the day, I don't think football can be weird at times. That's one of the games. In all honesty, I'd still argue the better side didn't win. After a few seconds after the kickoff whistle, Bayern nearly scored a goal. What's his name? I think one, Sane was just too selfish, in my opinion. The other one, I think Musiala, as good as he is, you can see sometimes that he's still inexperienced. Here's my point. I think, Real Madrid will knock Bayern out, unfortunately. As good as Bayern was in the first leg, in the second half, I think probably chances are they won't score a single goal and Real Madrid will knock them out. Because Real Madrid, Ancelotti is not stupid. They will still suck it up. They will let Bayern do their thing, keeping the ball and all that coming at them, and then hit them on a break again. They're out already, in my opinion.
But Kachila, do you not think though, bro, that with while you got Harry Kane in the team, there's always a chance for them to score?
There was a chance.
Even at Real Madrid's ground, I mean.
There's always a chance they score, but it's not a guarantee. What sort of chances did he get in the first leg? Let's calculate. What sort of chances did he get?
Nothing clear. They were nothing clear cut. They were not clear cut. Clear cut.
So it depends on who you're playing against. The spaces has to be there for Kane to exploit, for you to be certain he scores. But the good thing is that if they get penalties they give it to him.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's true, brother. It's true.
Because Thomas Tuchel knows Harry Kane on penalties. But there was I watched the game yesterday, Nee, and the first of like coach is right because the way Real Madrid playing defensive and come from a counter attack, the first goal, the way where you see Cruz split that defense, where Vinicius Junior scored that won the first goal. In the second half, Leroy Sané it was a brilliant goal, and they did have chances. Like Bayern Munich did have chances. They should at least had about four to five goals, in the second half, but they just couldn't. Like Eric Dyer with a head that was straight at the goalkeeper, he should have buried that in that set piece. They had really good set piece in them corners, and somehow they just couldn't finish the chances. But with Real Madrid, there's a way, as experience as winning Champions League winners in that team, they know how the way to adapt to get that chances and pull it off. Once Vinicius Junior's in that box,
That's it. Finchie Junior will finish it. And the way the second penalty, it was a bit harsh for Real Madrid because the way the ball went down. But with the Bayern Munich penalty,
Yeah.
you could tell that was clearly a penalty. They got that penalty. And I think it'll be a good game on each side in the Bernabeu. But I just think Real Madrid was to pull it off and win the game.
That was a good chance for Eric. That was a good chance by Dyer, but he missed it.
Yes, it was, coach. This is what I'm saying.
I think he had two headed chances, actually.
He did. He had two chances, and both of them chances, he didn't finish them off.
He should have done better with that header. It went just straight to the goalkeeper in the middle. Should have aimed on the angles, side poles around that area. He would have got on it. But anyway, I think I'm seeing Millie Bright back on the page. Stav, DJ Millie Bright is on the page. It's been a while, almost the whole season. He's been out the whole season.
And sorry, I have to apologize for not joining on time. I was on the road at the time. I usually don't like joining late, but I apologize.
Oh, you don't have to apologize. Even when you were on the road, still contributing much to the show. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Gulam said Real Madrid always find a way. Do you know that Real owner talk with Barca owner to keep Xavi for next season because he said they believe in Ancelotti. Even he lost 4-0 to City last season, according to Gulam Mustafa. Thank you very much for the comment. Guys, we're gonna drop off here. We're gonna end it here. I got few things. My day, guys, I got too much going on right now, so sometimes I can't even stream certain days. Tuesdays, I'm off all day because of things that I got going on. But besides that,
yeah, picking these waffles and syrups. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know. I'm waffling here, Dan. I'm waffling.
Dan himself is the chairman of the Dan is the chairman of the Wafflers Union.
Hey, coach, you can't say I'm waffling because you can back me up on this one. We used to argue on Coach Chilly's stream, yeah, because all these lot waffle about Azpilicueta leaving Chelsea. Azpilicueta's leaving Chelsea. Sudden, Azpilicueta didn't leave Chelsea, didn't he, coach? Remember that when I told you about that? He'd be staying for another season. But these lot were saying he was going. See that Azpilicueta that time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Remember on your stream that time when we argued and all that lot saying about you saying he was leaving Chelsea and 10 minutes down the line next day? You came and apologised, said, no, Chelsea, Dan, how did you know you was right about Cesar Azpilicueta staying at Chelsea Football Club? Because everyone was arguing, you was arguing with me saying he was going Barcelona. Remember that, DJ?
I do. I remember the debate that was going on.
No, DJ, you didn't. You hesitated there. You didn't remember anything.
No, it was...
And they all two started up, didn't they, DJ?
DJ, do you remember? TJ doesn't.
He did. He hesitated.
Yeah.
But let him speak. I'm not DJ.
No. I remember. I couldn't vaguely. You know what? Vaguely. I can't vaguely. I can remember it. I do remember.
Oh, vaguely? Vaguely.
Yeah, vaguely. But not. I don't know if it was that or what. I can't remember. But yeah, there was a debate. I remember Dan was right though because he did actually come out and I wasn't sure if it was in your stream or someone else. He actually came out and said, "Yeah, Azpilicueta was staying."
No, it was Coach Chilly's stream.
Because everyone thought he was going to Barcelona, didn't they?
Because you had that Tyler on there. You had that TK, TQ, TY or TQ. I can't remember. It was them lot on there, and he had Bobby Smokes on there. And I told all of them that you're wrong. He's staying at Chelsea. He ain't going Barcelona. But then they were saying, no, Chelsea, Dan. He's going Barcelona. It's all been agreed, signed deal and all this lot. And I said, no, he's not because of my sources saying that he's staying for another season. And suddenly, 3 days later, Coach Julia made a stream about Cesar Azpilicueta staying at Chelsea. I came on, he goes, I have to apologise on this, Chelsea, Dan. How did you know that Cesar Azpilicueta was staying at Chelsea Football Club?
Okay, I know good talk.
Hey, Coach, you're good tonight.
You hear that? I know good talk. Yeah, you make Coachella add local dialogue to it. I know good talk. I'll say the same thing too. I know good talk. It means that he knows what he's saying. Dan, waffle syrup, man. Get the head out of here. Guys,
No, this is before you waffle suit, man. Yeah.
Now you gotta let me go. He has to take care of something.
What's the score? What's the score? Because people want to know what's the score of PSG and Dortmund tonight. PSG.
yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's wrap around it. I think
Yeah,
PSG
please
will go
smash the
through.
like button
PSG will go
and
through.
subscribe to the channel and all.
I think PSG has too much for Dortmund. Guys, Dortmund have tried, but this is their last stage. They're not gonna go to PSG.
Do you know
will go
what?
to the finals again.
Do you know what, Nee? I'm going to go for I'm going to go for Dortmund.
You're going Dortmund.
I don't know. I'm going to go Dortmund. And I also think Matson might score another goal.
Oh, DJ.
So DJ, you're being biased. You're just saying they're going through because of Matson.
Because of Matson.
No.
No.
No, bro. I think there's going to be I think there's going to be a shock. I really think Dortmund might actually win tonight.
No.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't think so.
really
If
do.
PSG has too much. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening either.
I don't see that happening.
I think PSG has too much. Yeah, PSG has too much for
Is it home? Is it at PSG or the first leg, or is it at Dortmund the first leg?
It's at PSG.
Would that make a difference?
DJ, coach and DJ has got actually got a point. I think DJ's got a point because if you actually see PSG since getting backed by Newcastle and haven't really been good in around 16 and the
every game is different, Dan. Every game is different.
Yeah, but Dortmund look what Dortmund did to Atletico Madrid, and that was a shock.
Well, when Newcastle did that to PSG, where did they go at the end of the season?
Yeah, well, that's Newcastle for you. That's Newcastle for you. Like, look at Man United. Look what happened to Man United in the Champions League.
So yeah, it's a one-off game. They pull out the string to come on the one-off game. Doesn't mean that PSG hasn't learned their lesson.
I just think Dortmund. I'm gonna have a shout on DJ. I might put a bet on it, before they kick off.
But I agree
that Dortmund will probably win. But anyway, everyone smash that like button and subscribe to my
All right, let me acknowledge Gulam Mustafa, Luca AFC, DJs in the building, also the Sasuke Guna, Chelsea Perspective man himself in the studio, and Sonny, yeah, thank you very much. Guna Victor also, I want to love you forever, also in the platform that came on. Todd Labor, Chelsea Dan, man like Chelsea Dan, yeah, the biggest Chelsea fan in London or maybe in the UK, yeah, the biggest Chelsea fan. He knows everything.
The biggest waffler.
He's got Wikipedia.
He's not waffling like you two. Hashtag Coach Kill you out.
He's got Wikipedia and semi YouTube.
That's
and
what
then
you use.
semi
You use
Google
Wikipedia.
everything.
You Coach Kill you look at Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I
don't remember the last time. Over
we're the Google artists,
me
and DJ. That's what we look at.
Since the year 2000, I haven't been on Wikipedia. It's done that did some reference through Wikipedia, and we went there. It wasn't right, but anyway, we have the show done. Remember that day you came on to use Wikipedia as a reference. That day I wrote the day down, and it's still on my platform.
I think you need to go Specsavers. It was actually Google. Yeah, Google Fire. It was called Google Fire. If you actually know the word of Google Fire. Yeah, right. That's what I was on. I don't use Wikipedia. I'm not you.
GM, do you remember? GM, do you remember? He used Wikipedia as his reference.
DJ will tell you. I always use Google. Yeah. What did that say?
Did you agree with him? Did you agree with? Do you agree with that?
See what's it.
Yeah, listen. If he says he's using, I can't say if he doesn't. If he says,
do you have to always be nice? Just tell him no if you.
No, I'm not. DJ's
don't be that nice to him.
I'm not being nice. No, I'm not being nice. As I said, I don't. No, I said it. I don't know what. Thing is, I'm not there.
Matthew uses
Wikipedia or if he uses Google. I don't know, brother. I can't say.
DJ, I use Google. I always use Google. I'm not near or Coach to your Wikipedia merchants.
I use Google. I use Google all the time.
That's what I use. Google.
Now look at the screen. GM said, "No, Dan. Dan, you use
Hey,
Wikipedia reference.
Mustafa uses Wikipedia because he came out the other day with something on Wikipedia
No,
about.
no, no. It says, but I give him a benefit of the doubt that someone hacked his Google to look like Wikipedia. Dan, we all know you. Everyone know you.
Hey, Nate. The
Yeah.
situation is, I use Google and I stick with Google. Yeah. The situation with Wikipedia, like I said to you, people could edit. Like Coach could go on his PC.
Yeah,
He's
we
got
all
his
know
screen.
that. Why were you using it then? Why were
But
you using it?
you used it. I don't use Wikipedia. I always use Google.
Dan, you came on to use Wikipedia. You said you gave us the Wikipedia link. You said we should go and look at Wikipedia.
Probably the one time off when I couldn't get onto Google. That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
One time off.
So,
yeah, but you
now
use it
you
every single
agree
day
that
of the
you're
week.
using Wikipedia as a reference.
It's like the yeah. You use Wikipedia to how to learn to play FC24 when you get kicked up the arse every single day at a time, and the blade your control.
Out of fun.
Yeah.
I was just going to say to you, brother, you see why? Because he's actually come out and says he once used Wikipedia. That's why I didn't get involved. He's come out and said it.
He once used Wikipedia.
He once used it, brother.
Yeah, he's the chairman of the Waffle Union, and I know. And he knows.
You know, let me explain this. It's just like when you catch a thief or armed robber red-handed. It's, say it's only today. It's only today. No, that's a lie. He's been doing it forever. You get me? He said once. It means that he's been doing it forever.
Hey, coach. He had to go on Wikipedia, to figure out how his control was working, because the last time he went on Wikipedia, he ordered himself a new PlayStation control and still got whipped ass on FIFA FC24. So what's the difference? He blamed his first control saying it's broken, and his second control weren't working. So that's that Wikipedia tactics, how to learn how to fix his control, isn't it?
I want to
I'm sure he doesn't use Wikipedia for one thing. If you're in school, you're not allowed to do that. So
yeah, I don't remember when I've ever used Wikipedia. I don't
use
remember.
it. The only time I go to
everything is Google.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, everything is Google. I don't remember using that.
Yeah.
I want to love you forever.
I
always remember one day is exactly the same. Is exactly the same. Each day throws different things at us. The same for every game. Not all games will be the same. Relax, Mr. Dan. Relax, Dan. It's all right, Dan.
We're not talking about a game.
We all use Wikipedia in our life. Not me. Gulam, if you use Wikipedia, stop it. It is Dan's research platform. Everyone watching us, look up to Wikipedia at some point. I used Wikipedia around 2003, 2004.
He still uses it for his. He still uses it for his pictures in the background. Bluecloud Media.
He says, "Nah,
you're waffling now." See, Mustafa always stick up for me.
You know, let me tell you, Gulan. The reason why I said I never used Wikipedia to do much is when I was growing up, internet was not that common, and for me to get on and start using. When I get to know much about internet, it was all Google. When I get to know much about internet, I wasn't using Wikipedia. You get what I'm saying? That is why I'm telling you that I didn't use Wikipedia. People were using Wikipedia back in the early 2000s. But when I started using more of the computer, somewhere around 2005 and going, when I got into computer more, I was more on Google. Never do much on Wikipedia.
Nee, you're waffling because the situation is, right, with Wikipedia, like I say to you, right, people could edit it, could tell lies about things on it. With Google, they speak facts, and half the time you did use Wikipedia because some things never came out facts. What was on Google, where I had to type up. So what are you on about? You're waffling sewage now, boy.
All right, let's get out of here. Dan, thank you very much. Coachella, Chelsea Perspective, man himself also in there. Then the channel, owner of the channel, DJ Sav. Thank you, guys. We'll be back again. We'll be back again, hopefully.
Big up, everyone.
Tomorrow after the game, I'll be back again.
Up the Chelsea. Wait, if we lose, don't be disappointed because it's been the same. It's just been the same season over and over.
Dan, you should be disappointed. Losing against Tottenham Hotspur, you should be disappointed. Not anyone else, but Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, but
I
I should
can't
be
stand
just.
this.
Why be
Standard.
disappointment when we got a crap team?
See,
They're
you're
gonna
dropping your
lose.
standard.
It's
DJ,
like
say you're dropping your
it's like
standard.
No, bro,
Cole
I'm not
Palmer in
dropping
the
my
team. We
standards.
might
I
No,
win.
no,
never
no.
will.
I'm saying drop
I'll,
standard, so we
oh
cannot
no,
lose
no, bro.
against Tottenham.
I'll back my team no matter what. But I just feel tomorrow without injuries and the way things are, as I said, I just got this feeling. I don't know why.
In
Maybe
it, got a
hope they
feeling we're
prove
gonna
me
lose
wrong.
tomorrow.
DJ sounded like
Not
Robbie.
lose, but yeah. You guys know how positive I am as a Chelsea fan in general. I've just.
There's a limit to everything. Maybe you've your patience is gone. Maybe.
Nah, brother, no, not when it comes to my club. You know what it is, Kachilla? You know how long I've been a Chelsea fan for, bro. I've been following them since the 80s. I've
Yep,
seen them through the good
100%.
times and the bad times. I've seen us be worse off. So
We just don't like these owners.
it's just the owners. I just worry about what these
Yeah,
owners are doing
owners
to our club
winding
at
me
this
up.
moment in time.
Facts.
Until they
Owners
sort
need
things
to
out,
leave.
I'm just worried at this moment in time until they sort. I don't hate them. So let's, before anyone use that terminology,
You,
I just
you
worry.
hate
I
them.
just worry. No. No. I say I don't hate
Hey,
them.
DJ,
I just
quickly before
worry
we
about
go.
them.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna run. Let's
Hey,
let
coach,
Yeah,
Nick
no,
go.
go,
no,
Lee.
whoa,
All right, Nick.
whoa,
No,
whoa.
let me
Hey,
go,
do,
bro.
hey,
This
do,
is
do
late
you
now.
think,
Come on,
do you
bro.
think, do you think would be the next? Would there be a next thing saying save the bridge? Save the
Dan,
bridge.
let my brother go, please. Nia, I gotta
Yeah,
go.
come on, let him go. Let him go.
Yeah,
Dan
Let him go.
never
Let him
Yeah,
lets
go.
come
you
on,
go.
Lee,
Lee.
thanks for
End the
having me on,
stream.
Lee.
End the stream, Lee. End the
Regards to your
stream, Lee.
family, bro, and everyone.
yeah.
Peace out,
Yeah,
guys.
regards to your
Everyone
family,
have to
bro.
start
Big
here.
up to
Then
you. Much
we'll
Everyone
be
love.
that
back
comes,
again.
smash the likes.
Gulam said if Chelsea win, DJ will show us the bit next show. All right, Chelsea women halftime, Liverpool 0, Chelsea women 1. So thank you everyone for showing up here. I want you to love you forever. Thank you very much, guys. We'll be back again same time tomorrow. Bye for now.